Hello everyone, today's lesson is lesson 6, adding multiples of 10, 100, 1000, and 10,000 using mental computation, and adding multiples of 10 to a 2-digit number using mental computation. So what do you think mental computation means? Well, it means that you just do the problems in your head without writing it down. If someone asks for the answer for 4 plus 4, we don't write the problem on a piece of paper or use a calculator. We just know that 4 plus 4 equals 8. This is called finding the answer using mental computation. Using mental computation saves us a lot of time. And so we're going to add multiples of 10, 100, 1000, and 10,000 using mental computation. Okay, so we're going to say the multiples of 10 to 100, and I'll count them on the board. Okay, so we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then we go to 100. So let's say the multiples of 100 by tens, or by multiples of 100, so we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. Okay, let's say the multiples of 1,000 to 10,000. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 8,000, 9,000. And the next one would be 10,000. So let's list the multiple of 10,000s. So 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, 80,000, and 90,000. The next number would be 100,000. So if I want to do 100,000, what would the multiples be? So we would have 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, I'm just writing these quick, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, and then 900,000. I could also do the millions. I would have 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 5 million, 6 million, 7 million, 8 million, 9 million. Okay, I don't have enough room to write that, but we can keep going. Okay. All right, so what do you notice about all the numbers I wrote beneath the number 10? Well, they all end in a single zero. Okay. What about the numbers I wrote beneath 100? Well, they all end in 2 zeros. The ones at 1,000 end in 3 zeros. 10,000 all end in 4 zeros. 100,000 all end in 5 zeros. And 1 million all would end in 6 zeros. Okay. So, if I have $5,000 and I gave you $1,000 more, how much money would you have? Well, I would have $6,000. Okay, and we know that because 5 plus 1 is 6, and since it's thousands, I would just put 3 zeros after it. Okay, so if 5 plus 1 is 6, then 5,000 plus 1,000 is 6,000. What about 8,000 and 2,000? Well, I know that 8 and 2 is 10, and it's 1,000, so I'd put 3 zeros after it. So this would be 10,000. What about 400 and 500? Well, I know that 4 plus 5 is 9, and then it's 100, so I'd have 2 zeros after it. Okay, let's do 3,000 plus 6,000. Okay, both of these numbers end in 3 zeros. So I would add the 6, the 3 and the 6, which is 9, and then add 3 zeros after it using a mental computation. So my answer would be 9,000. 700 plus 900, well, I'd add 7 plus 9, which is 16, and then add the 2 zeros after it. So my answer would be 1,600. Or we would say this as 1,600. You can say it either way. They are both correct. Okay. All right. What about 40,000 plus 20,000? Both of these numbers end in 4 zeros. So I can just do 4 plus 2, which is 6, and then add the 4 zeros after it and get 60,000. 4,000 plus 3,000, well, 4 plus 3 is 7, and then I have 3 zeros after it, so my answer would be 7,000. 800 plus 700, well, 8 plus 7 is 15, and then I have 2 zeros after it. So we'd read this as either 1,500 or 1,500. All right, what about numbers like this? So here we have 20 plus 30. So 20 plus 30 is equal to 50, because we know that 2 plus 3 is 5. But we can also use mental computation when the numbers do not end in 0. So here I have 20 plus 37. Okay, so I can think, okay, 2 plus 3 equals 5, but then I have 7 more. So 50 plus 7 more is 57. Okay, so here I have 50 plus 40, which we know is 90. On the bottom I have 50 plus 46. Well, I know that 50 plus 40 equals 90, and then I have 6 more. So 90 plus 6 is 96. Okay, what about 60 plus 10? Well, I know 60 plus 10 equals 70. So 65 plus 10, we have 70 plus that 5 extra. So 65 plus 10 equals 75. What about 48 plus 50? So we have 4 plus 5 is 9, and then there's 8 more. So that would be 98. 40 plus 36, 4 plus 3 is 7, and then there's 6 more. 23 plus 7, 2 plus 7 is 9, and then there's 3 more. Okay. 50 plus 89, well, 5 plus 8 is 13, and then I have 9 more. All right, and that's it for today's lesson. Good luck on your homework.